Right, hello everybody. Welcome. Friday night. At long last, it's been a very long week. We've got football back as well. We will be keeping an eye on the Man United Tottenham game, and just in case anybody is interested, Southampton are beating Norwich. Well, last time I saw it, at least. Anyway, so yeah, still 2-0. 20 minutes to go in that game. But we will be keeping an eye on the Man United game at the same time as playing this. So it's a kickoffs round about, is it 8 o'clock? Something like that, is it? Yeah, 8:15. So let's hopefully they can go on and win that one, just as Man City beat Arsenal yesterday. So it's quite an important game for them. Rightio then, continuing this then, a new fresh season. We failed in our bid to qualify or to get promoted last season. We came close, we hit the playoffs and then got knocked out virtually straight away. I played through the pre-season and there's been a lot of movement which I wasn't too particularly happy about at all. We couldn't really improve the side. We've literally lost a lot of good players and we've had to bring some other players in just to replace them. And it's been a horrible, torrid pre-season, I'm not going to lie. How this season's going to go, I have not got a clue in the slightest. We are favourites to win the league, I think we were. So if we just have a quick look as well. I think we were favourites to win it. No, at least come second. Dorchester to win it this time round. Dorchester failed by the... Well, actually, Dorchester did quite well in the playoffs. They went pretty close, but obviously did not go through. But Chesham did. Chesham did qualify. So them and Bidford are up to the next division, whereas we are not. In fact, just out of interest, I want to know where exactly they are. So Chesham, they are in the Vanarama South. And Bidford, they are in the south as well. So yeah, it's pretty big jump for them. So as ourselves, this guy here, I really want to grab hold of him, but he's 2,500 virtually, and we're not going to be able to get in. Gallan, very, very good player. We have got a couple of good players in here. We've got Cashmore, which we'll go through the ins and outs in just a second. Goalkeeper. We've got Greaves in the middle, and then we've got Facey, which we brought in as well. So 3 players there. Very, very happy about that. I don't think there's any other players really we had in there, did we? Apart from them 2, 3. Amazing, it's not got Facey. Why is Facey not in here? Interesting. He should be the key, one of the probably not a key player though, is he? I guess, but yeah, 18-year-old Cashmore. That's what we got. Melksham have been busy, getting rid of a lot of players as well. Right, let's go through the transfers so far then, because obviously we can do this right through the whole season, which is probably the whole point of it as well. So comes Jonathan Reed. I think we put him to the under 18s. He's 16 years old. I think there's something about him. I'm not quite sure what it was, but considering he's quite fluid in one of these positions, in a few of these positions actually, I thought we had to bring him in. He's got good free kick taken. Work rate's pretty good and determination pretty nice, and nice physicals as well. Composure, intelligence, so he's not bright. Okay, 16 years old. He's got a long way to go though. In fact, we brought him on a free transfer. Where's he been? He's only been here. So that was worth going back to that one, wasn't it? The next one's Langella. 16 years old again. He's going to be sitting in on under 18s once more. Left back. We seem to provide quite a good few left backs, like Misic. I'm not sure if we actually brought him in or not. I've got a Bourbon as well, which is very nice as well. He can kick with both feet as well, which is very nice indeed, although he can't play right back. which is pretty annoying, but he can play left back. Bravery 17, natural fitness. Again, another youngster, which if it wasn't for our facilities, then we'd be able to nurture them in. But yeah, just picked him up as just starting his career. This guy here, Morton, I think we brought him towards the end of last season. We brought him in from Wolves, actually. 18 years old, right back. Pretty half decent as well. It's going to be between him and another right back that we have brought in as well. But I think he's going to be pretty solid as well. Him and Facey, which we'll have a look as well, are going to be pretty decent. And Marmol, he's just not good enough. I don't think so. That's why we have brought in a couple of more defenders. But yeah, physicals and mentals, not bad at all. His acceleration is not great, but he can keep up with them. So he's whatever pace he'll get to, he'll keep it, which is nice. Which is probably what you want as a left back or right back even. From Wolves, again, like I say, 6 games for Wolves, not bad, but he's been more or less in their youth team set up really, and gets quite a few assists as well, which I'm quite pleased with. Next up, we've got Joseph Beniak, or Hribeniak. Ben. Centre of the park. I think he'll do a good job as well. We were pretty shy on the centre midfielders, and we need some people in here. Good mentors and not bad physicals. The stamina is 15 as well, so that's pretty decent. He can play Corello, midfield, box to box, and he can play ball winner as well. So we're definitely having one of them in the position, but we just want I mean, he can play virtually anywhere apart from Roman, so hopefully he's going to be quite pivotal in our quest for that top spot this season. He comes from St Albans as well. He had a very good season in the Vanarama a couple of years back. Didn't really feature for him last year, although he played a little bit better as well. I just don't think he had enough opportunities, but we're quite happy to take him off their hands. Facey, this is the other right back then. He can play left back as well, but I'm not sure very well or not. Yeah, he's okay, I guess. But right back, and again, he's going to challenge Morton for that spot. He's 22 years old, so he's slightly older. I would have expected him to be a lot better as well, but I think between him and Morton, which we'll just have a quick look. Morton obviously the better player, but I think Facey will do a job for us as well. But I think Morton will come in, and he will be our virtually first choice right back. Like I say, from Wroxham. He was originally from West Ham, but he's been ever present with Wroxham. They managed to get promoted to, well, they were in the Vanarama North, and they decided to come back down to us. Very strange, very bizarre. Why would you do that? Next up, which I think is a steal, I think, we had a lot of issues with goalkeepers. Now, when I say we lost a couple of players, oh boy, did we lose a couple of players. I won't tell you which goalkeeper has actually gone, but you probably guess. But yeah, 4-star. Very happy at 18 years old as well. And to be perfectly honest, he's very, very solid as well. Rushing out, reflexes, handling. Very good communication skills as well. If we compare him with Marshall, he's a lot better. Apart from distribution, which yeah, it's only about one off. It's not too important, is it though? But apart from that, he looks very, very solid. And at 18 years old, Marshall's 28. There's a difference. So we're going to be hopefully using him. He comes from Arsenal as well, no doubt. Arsenal released a lot of players. Conceded 19 in 12 there, 23 and 22 there, and 2 and 2 there. I tell you what, I'm excited to use him. 7 clean sheets though as well. So yeah, he's got a bit of experience about him as well, and I'm very, very excited to have him in the team. A couple more players. Colney from Holbeck. A centre defender. We needed again a central defender. There wasn't anybody around. It was very slim pickings. And Collie, well, he's not the best. But he'll do. I think very good physicals. He can tackle, which is the main thing. I'm not sure about heading though. Heading 7. Okay. We'll go along with it though. Originally at Scunthorpe, Bishop's Cleeve, then Canvey Island, and then Holbeach or Holbeck. And now he finds himself at Colney. I think he'll do reasonably. We had a very good season in Holbeach. Or Holbait. He had a very good season. I can't even remember what I'm saying though. But he had a very good season there. There we go. I'm saying no more. And then Evan Dunn, another. This time an attacking playmaker. Yeah. I couldn't say no on this chap. He comes in at 19 years old, and he just seems very good as well. Gregory Greaves, we're going to try and put him down in the midfield where he's probably best at. But Gregory can play in this position here as well. He comes from Norwich originally. Very good season with Margate. 8 goals, 16 assists. Yes, you did hear me right. That just literally drew me in. And I'm awfully glad our scouts managed to, well, say not find them, but assess him as good as he is. And I think these attributes here, I think is pretty darn good as well. So if we compare him with, I don't know, if we compare him with Greaves, where's he gone? Where's Greaves? There he is. Good chap. Yes, Greaves is better, but I tell you what, at 19 years old, he's got 5 years Greaves younger, and he's not that far off at all. And I think Greaves in midfield and Dunn in this position, I think it's I think it's quite good. It's an improvement, I feel. But I say improvement if you have no attacking playmakers or attacking midfielders, then you are kind of stuffed. We lose Luke Cleeve. He's gone to Mangotsville, the turncoat. But then again, he wasn't playing much game time. But we do say goodbye to him though. Very, very good stats. We try to loan him back as well. He's on £160 a week now. He is 28 years old, so he's got a long way. Well, he's at the top end of his career, I feel. He had a very good couple of seasons, especially in the Championship. One of the league winning seasons, I think it was, maybe. But then we didn't really use him. He faded by the wayside, and it's just unfortunate, really. It really is. But, you know, that I suppose from Birmingham, Loughborough, Marlow. I mean, Birmingham, it's in the Championship. How on earth did he manage to find himself there? I doubt very much he actually played, really. I mean, are these for real? I don't know. I mean, is that all his career? We say goodbye to Becker as well. He's gone to Dagenham and Redbridge. Hence why we needed a search for a defender. And Becker, unfortunately, well, he's picking up £275 a week. And he's worth £13,000, 27 years old. I mean, he was a very, very good player. We couldn't not have him, really. I'm just sorry to let him go. But Dagenham came in for him, and obviously they wanted him. And this chap here, totally out of the blue, Finlay Murray. I can't believe he's gone. I really can't. He was only 2-star as well. Marshall was better than him, but he was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant for us last season. 32 goals conceded in 40 games. 17 clean sheets. I mean, where does that even come from? But overall, 47 games, 33 goals conceded, 23 clean sheets overall in 47. I mean, that is just absolutely phenomenal. And one thing that we do well in this team is we do produce quite good goalkeepers, as Marvin Kane was one of them as well. So, just out of interest, how is Kane doing? How did he do, Marvin? Have we got Marvin Kane? It's not Harry Kane. What about Marvin? He's not there. What happened to Marvin Kane? I thought we had a goalkeeper called Marvin Kane. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, Finlay, very sorry to let him go. Corbett's gone as well. Midfield. Macaulay, he was off from the under 18s, so not too concerned. Magic Johnson, he's gone. He's gone to Woking. He's tried to get him back. We tried to get him back, and I'm not sure what his contract is. It's not telling me. It's not telling me, but a very good player, Magic Johnson. And I tell you what, since he got into the side, he did improve it immensely, and hence why we made that final push. But Dunn, I'm hoping he's going to do the job for him. If we do a comparison between him and Dunn, maybe we'll soon see what really the big difference is. To be perfectly honest, there's not that much of a difference apart from physicalities and mentals and technicals. It's pretty on par, really. Dunn's got pretty good aerial presence as well, and vision and attacking, so he's going to be, well, I tell you what, I think they're both about the same, I feel. He can also play up there, same with him, apart from right wing, but I'm happy with that. I'm pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with it. So Mark Johnson did go, but he's gone for no money. Well, from what I can see, he's gone for nothing. And then we lose Frank. Frank's gone to Marine, the turncoat, another one. It'll worth 11.5 grand now. 20 years old, £2 grand a week. He just didn't cut it for us at all. Looking at them stats, he should be bloody decent in the lower leagues. He wasn't. He really wasn't. He struggled to perform for us. The first season, 13 games, 3 goals, 1 assist, 2 man of the matches. That is his best season. 7.09. And then the following season, last season, 3 goals, 1 assist, 1 player of the match. He just was not good enough at all. And I was quite disappointed with him, really. But he's gone on a free. And Marine picked him up. They were quite happy to pick him up, which gives us it doesn't give us a dilemma at front now, because if we go through the pre-season, you'll soon see why. And there is a resurgence from a particular player as well, an old player. Well, say old player. He's still young, I guess, but one of the originals. Right, let's have a look at how well we've been doing. We had a 4-0 win over Harlow. Ivanov with 2 goals, Misic and Frank scoring, probably the last goal before he went. We beat Corby 3-1 as well. Again at home, McGonigal, Bashira and Gordon getting the goals there. St Ives was a plucky 1-0 where McGonigal scoring on the 79th minute. And then we got absolutely hammered by Bromley. Bromley are in the Vanarama, are they? Yeah, they are. So, yeah, they should have battered us. And look at this. Bell gets an opportunity to get up front and well, just take it all in. I mean, 6-1. I think he scored 5 goals, actually, didn't he? 5 goals in this game. In fact, you know what? I haven't seen any of these goals, and we'll go through them. Well, we were 6-0 up, and we stopped at half time. All the goals coming at half time, and we stopped. I haven't really seen no stats or anything like that, so it's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, we literally stopped in the second half. We didn't really play then, but the damage was done. But let's sit together, watch the goals, and just enjoy it there, because I don't know how well this season is going to go. Regardless what the predictions are, we've just got have to make do with some of the players. We had a few trialists on as well, as you can tell. Probably that was the reason for, but that's a cracking first goal from Bell. He has the ball here as well, lays it all the way back, but Misic, glad to be back in the team as well. And look, another shot by Bell, left foot. He's got a lethal left foot, this young man has. Moss playing. Yeah, Moss has got promoted from the under 23s. He's too old. And we're going to make use of him this season as well, because like I said, we are pretty shy at the back. Let's bring this out a little bit. And Bell will get netting once again. And we just kind of ran riot. Peter's just running all the way through. And that's a cracking goal as well on the 46. And then we do get one before half time. Actually comes up with Bell again on his left foot. It's a cracking goal. He doesn't generally miss there. We did concede one, obviously, but Again, it feels like we were playing downhill the first half. There's like an upward task in the second. But there you go. 6-1. Pretty dominant. I'm just hoping we can go ahead and do the job this season as well. But we do not have any problems with teams up front now, with players up front now, because we know who they are. And we'll go and have a look at the team, or the way we are going to be playing this season. It's going to be how we finished off last season. We're going to stick with it, and that's the formation we have been using. But we have been using wing backs though this time, not full backs. So we're going to have Cashmore in goal. We've got Facey, although Morton, who was supposed to be slightly better, wasn't he? He's injured, so he can't really play. That's why. Al Hassan is still with us. Fleming, Story, all our wingers virtually, and we can't use them. We just can't use them. That's the annoying thing. We just cannot use our wingers, but we'll have to live and learn and play with how we are doing. So we've got to start with Facey, Makato. Curtis is going to come into the centre. Again, we've not really had anybody that we could just bring in. Collie can come in. I thought we had another player, but you know what? I'm thinking of bringing Collie in, seeing how well he does. Misic on the left hand side. Then we got Axet. Then Beniak, or I might just call him Ben. Is that just a little bit daft? But set a nickname. Let's call him Ben. Or Joseph. Yeah, let's call him Joe. Let's just call him Joseph. It's just nice and easy, isn't it? So Joseph. Greaves on the left-hand side. Then we've got Dunn, and we're going to use him as an attacking midfielder. We'll see how that position goes. And then we're Avinoff and Nash up front. Both advanced forwards. We're going to push them up. And we're going to try and... we're going to play an offside tactic. We are pushing right up. Can we go any further? We can't, so that's fine. We are playing very narrow defensively. We've got to prevent the goal kicks, the goalkeeper distribution, tighter marking, and play the offside trap. We just want them all just to just bunch in together, close them down quickly, and get the foot in. And while we've got the in transition, we're going to counter press and counter them, and just take short kicks, really. Apart from that, nothing else. We're not going to distribute too quickly because, well, they're not that bright, some of these players. But we just want to take the pace down a little bit and play our game. And that's what we wanted. And it's worked reasonably well. And then, obviously, with the mentality, we are going to go attacking. While we're in possession, we're just going to have that narrow attacking width. Play through the middle, and that's about it. Slightly shorter directness, and just slow the tempo right down. That's it. That is about it. So I'm quite looking forward to this season, and not, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that is a side. We're going to kick off straight away. So games we've got coming up then, we've got Merthyr, Bishop Cleeve, we've got Bath, Dorchester and Bracknell. That's a very, very tough month to start the season off with. It's going to be tough. It really is. I'm going to be nervous all the way through this. Merthyr, one of the teams we played last season, I think we did win, and then we just went on a major loss, didn't we? So let's hope El Cid can come on and score a few goals for us. I think as we are just about ready to kicking off season 16. Yes, we should be somewhere in the football leagues by now, but we're not. So there you go. That's team selection. We've already know who the teams are. We didn't really see who's actually in the league, did we? So if we just have a quick look, Tavistock are in here now. Same with Taunton. Who else is in there? Farnborough as well have dropped down. Chalfont St Peter have dropped down as well. I think that is about. Did Bath come down with? Did we play Bath last season? I can't remember. They were in the south, and then maybe they did. I can't remember. Maybe we did play them last season. Seems such a long time. So let's submit this team now, then, boys and girls. Let's get the season cracking off, and we'll enough to jibber jabbering, and get this Let's see if we can claim from promotion finally. As I just open the curtain and have a little snack. For a minute then, I thought Cashmore looked a little bit like Lampard there. Do you think? Quite possibly. I hate that formation, although I'd still want to try and use it at some point or another. But we'll see how it goes. Changing rooms then. Give it a bit of a morale boost. Assertively say. I don't know what I said. Maybe I should have just left it to the assistant there. We didn't really change any personnel at the back. I don't think it did warrant it though. But we'll go with it. We're kicking off. We've kicked off. 5 minutes in already. Harrow 1-0 up at Bath. Bath. Hartley are winning as well as we did. I think we beat them here last season. Towards the end of last season, I'm sure we did. I think it was when we had a bad run as well, and it kind of ended our bad run. Cross comes in, and we're 1-0 down already. 13 minutes gone. That's not nice. That's a very good start for us, isn't it? So this formation I do want to try and use. Yeah, I mean it's poor defender. I mean who is that there? Miss it. She didn't even tackle, didn't it? We're supposed to be closing them down, so I don't understand why we didn't close them down. But our failure to come back from behind numerous times, especially last season, kind of ruined things for us. Misic almost gives it away there. Acts it, plays it out wide to Facey, cuts inside, straight at goal. He could have played it across though. And we're just going to demand a little bit more as well. They just seem a little bit slow, our fellas do. We're not closing them down. I mean, look at this. Why are we not? That's a good stop by the goalkeeper. But why are we not closing them down? We should be closing teams like this down. And consider, I think we beat them 3-0 at their ground here last season away from home. And it gets to half time and we won't do nothing in the second half. Show some passion then. They're fired up. Love it. Okay. It's not a great start for us. Not a great start at all. Maybe the playing offside we don't want to do. Changing rooms. Disappointing. Very disappointing. I'm just going to change. Dawn, you can go advanced playmaker on attack then. And what is wrong with you guys? Can you switch round? That might help us more. Greaves might just do a little bit more than that. There is a possibility of bringing Bell in. I mean, I might do that now actually and put Bell as poacher. Very good poacher, Bell. Him and Ivanov have a very good understanding, I hope. So let's demand a little bit more. And we are attacking though, so I don't see what the problem is. As we're getting the shots in, we're not really seeing any highlights to warrant any shots though, to be honest. We have a highlight then, he says, as Ivanov has it back to Joseph. Face even done on there. Ivanov. Yeah. Well, this won't be a great start, will it? 10 minutes to go. And we're just not. We're not at the races here at all. And it's a team we should be winning. What do you do? What do you do? Do we push him up front? Why do that? I want you in the middle. Okay. Why does it not want to? There you go. Can you play? You should be playing up front, right? Okay. Force the issue and just get that ball long. Forget the offside trap. I think that's just pointless. And hit that ball over the top. Let's get it. Let's get there. Let's do it. Confirm the changes. Right, last 10 minutes. Come on. Demand more. Let's get up there. 4-3-3. It's not really worked, has it? And we start the season like we do every season, and we start off with a loss after pre-season not very promising. 5-5 there, one game. And we can't even go through an unbeaten season. I'm not happy at all. I just don't get it. I just don't understand this sort of football. It just doesn't work for me at all. And I'm just starting to get to the point where I'm getting very, very annoyed. Wow, scout meeting, that's the best we can muster, is it really? Wow. Potential issue with Mercato. Had to do with the clubs. Don't worry about it. Bell, sort it out. Bell, this is where Bell's pretty good at. There you go, see? Bell sorts it out within minutes. Someone's in for Al Hassan, which I'm not surprised really because we're not using them. But do we start using them maybe? In that formation we may have to counter-attack with a 4-4-2 next time, I think. Fleming rejects Corn. That's nice of him. And somebody comes after him as well. Right, there's a few games that are coming just directly straight after each other, and I don't. Our players are just tired. Hod set for Chelmsford. Great. Don't even have a look. That's the side he wants to play. Push Greaves up front and Dunn up to top. Probably not. It's not what we brought him in for. Let's have another look. Hopefully our players will be fit enough to play. Especially for our first home game of the season. I mean, do we go attacking with it? With wingers, and do we? We're much better when we set up like this. Okay, we're onto something with this aren't we? Oh, okay. They're on board with the formation, I guess, but is that really right to have that? Right, both of us aren't doing particularly well. We both lost our games 1-0. So Dorchester top, as you would expect. We'll be playing Dorchester very soon as well. Right, okay. A couple of players are very tired, so we're going to bring in Curtis. Maybe the wing backs aren't working. Morton is available, so he's playing. And we're going to bring in Dunmore in the centre as well instead of Collie. Advanced playmaker will use that, and probably pressing forward on attack for Nash. And DLF for... Well, no, we want to advance forward. We want somebody up there who can do something. Although they haven't done anything yet, have they? Right, okay. Moss is available. Moss is only about 1.5 stars, 24. He's been with us for quite a while. He's not too bad. We only utilised him a few times, so maybe we may or may not use him. But he is there for a midfield option if need be. I am tempted with Bashiru. I'm sorry, I just have to play Bashiru. I think he's just better than all of them put together, really. We have got a couple of pacey players. Axet is strolling to be fit for this one. As do we play Gordon? No, we're going to keep with Axet. You're fit enough to play, you're going to play. Do we go attacking? I think we'll go balanced at first, weigh them out, slow, and see what happens. So as we get into the second game already, the games are just racking up already. Oh, so our second game, let's calm down. Just keeping an eye over time. I'm not sure who won at the Southampton. Southampton win 3-0. Anybody interested in that? That is a marvellous win for them actually as well. So who scored? It doesn't tell you who scored. Oh, there we go. Danny Ings, Armstrong and Redmond. Yeah, Norwich are pretty much finished, aren't they, really, I think, as United are about to kick off in about 10 minutes time, which we will follow along with that as well. Right, okay. 4-4-2 formation against ours. Can we do the business? Our wing-back should be up and down, I think. Let's hopefully for a better showing than last time, shall we? I'm hoping so. We still got the faith. We have to have the faith, otherwise where would you be? Right, let's have a look at what our stadium looks like then. I didn't change the dimensions on it. I'm not sure whether I should have done or not, but let's see if we can get our first win on the board. As we have a cross coming in. Who's gonna be the first one to open our account up with a goal? Ivanov. Penalty. He's going to be taking it. He's only going to be taking it as he wins himself a penalty, and hopefully this time he's going to put it in the back of the net. And this time we do. We're 1-0 up against Bishop's Cleeve. Did they come down last season, or did they get promoted from another? They might have come up from another division. Actually, we'll have a look. We'll have a look at the preview and then find out. But I think Bishop's Cleeve, they might have got promoted, not actually relegated. So. That's probably where majority of the comfort. I keep forgetting you can get promoted from the lower divisions and relegated from the top ones, because we are not the top. Right, Joseph cross in, another cross is on it. Assistant Razor Ivanov was offside, was he? Was he really? Okay. Evan Dunn has got his first yellow card of the season. That's great. In his second game. And not even half time in that first game as well. Bishop's Cleeve are on us, really. They're killing us. Things are going well. I think, yeah, capable of even better. Now, why are we not? We are playing... we'll go a little bit more positive now, I think. And let's see if we can get moving on a little bit as well. Maybe we just need to be a little bit more attacking. We'll see how that goes. Now we have picked up our pace a little bit as well, as we do win that ball with Bashiru. Plays it into Dunn, then finds Nash, who comes back to collect it. It's offside. Apparently not. Apparently not offside. I thought that might have been offside. That's a good. That's another corner. That's another corner. That was a corner. I'm going to pause it, and we are struggling a little bit. Greaves can come up there. We're going to bring in McGonigal. He can play there. Possibly, I'm going to bring Bowman for Axit. He's just not played well. Oh, can Joseph? There we go. See what Joseph can do as a ball-winning midfielder instead. 15 to go. We could make one more change, and I think that change is going to be up at top. We're just struggling, aren't we? Absolutely struggling. There we go. I don't think we're just good enough. That's over the bar. Okay, I wasn't nervous at all in that, so that's fine. What's happened here then? Free kick. McGonigal. Just in time, he comes on and he's going to put the ball in the net. There we go. 2-0. First goal of the season. 2-0. We'll go along with that. There's hardly anybody here, actually. That's it's quite disappointing. But a 2-0. It's a good result, and it does put us up on a plus goal difference now as well, as we get our season underway. And I think we've played a little bit better. 92 attendance. I mean, that's poor. How well do we do? Second half, much better, and I think that's because we went attacking. As we were balanced, we let them come on to us, which we don't really want to do either, do we? Excellent effort, guys. We get a win on the board. Nice. Beaconsfield, did Dorchester win again? Did they? They didn't play. Oh, they did. They drew 1-1 with Harrow. Always a tough team there. As we find our way in 9th position now. We're behind Gloucester, Hartley and Beaconsfield. Hartley always start well. Last few seasons they've started well up there, and we're starting. Well, we're doing better than we did last season, I think. Or a couple of days' time we're away at Bath. I'm not sure which way to go here. Do we still continue with this formation? Probably not attacking there. Maybe go a little bit cautious, maybe, and hit them on the break. I think that may be Ferreira completes Leicester move. What? Oh, right, okay. That's not really bothered about that, am I? Heath trials finished. Ryan O'Connor, I think it was a midfielder. Again, another options for centre midfield. These guys are expensive, so I'm hoping that after his little stint, let's see, 375. We can't afford that. I mean, we can't even offer any sort of contract. He's not going to be wanting anything. David Peters, he was like very good as well. So if we can nab a hold on him as well, free agent, you can't really demand that much. He will be very, very good. Important player. Okay, we can possibly not do anything with this either. Why is it that is so expensive? Why can we not bring it down? Okay. Wage after. Yeah, we can't do anything, can we? We have to walk away. But I'm going to see if we can get him on a trial for another week and just see if we can nab him that way. Ryan Connor, he asked for too much, but again, it's players that we could probably bring in and bolster up that midfield. I think we hammer Bishop's Cleeve. Do we really? I guess we did. McGonagall on form. He only came on at half time, scored a goal, and he got man of the match. Great. For Gloucester, 5-1 against Staines. I mean, that is a fantastic result, that is. Transfer summary, loan list, all these guys. Greg Ramsey. Okay, just go. I don't mind. Again, it's going to be a tough one. Team to pick because it's just after a couple of days from the last one. So we'll see how it goes. Oh dear me. Oxford City make Moscato off. Right, you're not. Peter's set to go back on trial. If he does, then he might come down in price. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, accept. We've got to accept it, obviously. That's the whole point for him coming. Yeah, fine. So we managed to get them both on trial again. Really? He looks pretty half decent. Brian Hunt, 18 years old, free transfer, pace, acceleration. Oh, hello. He could be quite decent. What's his Lincoln? Okay, we it's a possibility. I mean, what are we rating him as? 68. Would be a good signing. What about Reese? A centre back. But this one, let's see if we can get him on trial for a couple, for 2 weeks. Let's bed him in. Let's see if we can see if he's worth the shout out. I think to try and get somebody who can score goals, it's just going to be difficult. Praise Misic, why? Hunt set to go on trial. Okay, he's accepting that. And a couple of players that have been have some offers on them, which I'm not liking. Colney Heath play Bath, right? Okay, 9th versus 4th. Yeah, we don't do too well against Bath, do we? So let's see if this formation works against them, shall we? Possibly not balanced, definitely not. Possibly more attack, positive, and then go attacking maybe. Or do we hit straight away. We'll see what happens when we hit them straight away. Right, okay, the players are looking very tired. McGonagall can come in for Joseph. And you switch around. Can you two switch around? Probably not. That's better like that. Yeah. Yep. Not sure about this either. Stick you as poacher. Maybe Ivanov as pressing forward on attack. Maybe we'll try it. Advanced forward is what I want to use him, but they're just not that great though, to be honest. Is Facey available? Yeah, we'll have to use him. Dunmore is done for. Grant Jones, he can play there. As long as we get a couple of players in. Bashiru on the left hand side. We've only got Misic and Lee. We're gonna have to play Lee Curtis. Maybe if I just put them on support, be the same, won't it? It hasn't really changed, but if we put them on support, that could be okay. Roger Dunmore's done for. We have got Story, Morning Glory, and then that'll be about it, won't it? Marmol. Is he any good? Probably not. Slightly worrying, this team. Slightly worrying, but we'll go with it. Let's just change a few things up as well. Do we play the offside trap? It kind of worked. I'm not sure how to... We went over the top, didn't we, before in the other game that we didn't get anything from. In possession, it's straight through the middle, isn't it? That's how we're doing it. But do we overlap? We could potentially overlap, see what happens. We just want to change a couple of things now and again, just to see if it kind of works our system out a little bit. Right, a draw and a loss for Bath in the last two games. They beat Harrow 4-1. That's quite convincing at home as well. Let's submit this team as United, I believe, have kicked off. So we're going to quickly get over to that one then, I think. And hopefully I will have the volume down and see what happens. It's 0-0, which is always good to see. Right, okay. Again, we're playing that against that formation. Can we really cope with that formation? I don't think we can. Pick up where we left off. I'm not sure what the side is though, but we'll have a look. Kick off. So I'm just going to have this in front of me here so I can see it. And put my phone onto charge. Right, Bath with the kick up. We are in the red. And we do a cracking save there. Well done, sir. Ashley swings one in and we do header it as well away. And Nash should get there as well. It's quite funny, really. We're in red, they're in white. And, oh, what a header back. Marsetto. Well, Molcato, should I say. Well played, sir. We'll kick it up to the middle. Axel, beautiful head down to Greaves. Greaves then over the top. But we're not getting anybody there, are we? Mercato's been caught. Good start by the goalkeeper. That's a cracking foul by McTominay. Oh, the referee didn't pick him up. Fernandez on the ball now. We get it away. Red and white versus red and white. Interesting. And we're away in red. Alright. Tottenham versus Colney Heath then. It's a no-brainer there. Is a great ball over to the far side to Curtis, who's overlapped. Cross in, and it's just wide. We are making a little bit of nuisance of ourselves at Bath, but if we can get something out of it, that would be interesting. I don't mind drawing away against the harder teams, but I don't want to be losing games and games that we should be winning. There's a few people behind the stand there as well, behind the goal, behind the stand. That would be pointless, wouldn't it? I can't see. Yeah, you can go round the front of the stand. Right, okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit creative then. Lovely. As I'm trying to watch 2 games at once here, it's not looking great. Just bring that forward a little bit. Now I can see I've got 2 things on at the same time. Ridiculous. Ball over the top. Why did Nash just stop running there? I don't understand. As Lario comes in, we header it down. Greaves. That's beautiful play. We intercept it quite a lot. The ball over to Ivanov. He tried to slot it past the goalkeeper. Not quite getting there though. I'm not quite seeing. There's a few masks being worn there. I don't think Marino had. Oh, he may have had one actually. I didn't really notice. Right. Okay. It's 0-0 at half time. I'm reasonably happy with that. As Tottenham came forward. I think, did they have a shot? Oh, far side. Nobody there. Corner ball. A good block. Right. It's not too bad, is it really? Encourage the players as you have the ability to make a difference, so let's do it. A real ability. You have a real ability to make a real difference here. So we're going to start the second half then, as I've got my eye on the United game. Corner ball for Tottenham, and I've just probably lost. There we go. I thought I lost reception then for a second there. An hour gone, not really creating any chances at all in this game. As we do header it away, and Axit comes away. Plant it forward. Ivanov is there, and cross comes in. It's offside. Leon Nash scores, and it's offside. Wow, that's he could have hung back a little bit. Yeah, he just went a little bit too far. But we do put the ball in the back of the net, which is encouraging. As between him, Nash, and I think and Bell, I'm going to alternate between the 2. I think gets to about 20 minutes. I am going to change Nash off. I'm going to bring Bell in. Greaves is injured. That's not what we want to see either. Darn it. Gordon can come in as a DLP then. McGonagall is going to stay out there. I am tempted with. I mean, we can play Story. Stories are just on the right hand side. He can't play anywhere else. If we get desperate, I guess, then we can use it. But 20 minutes to go. The formation does not require wingers. And it's wingers that we actually want. Ashley with a chance to knock it in there. McGonagall gets it. We do get away. Curtis, keep running. Don't stop, you baboon. Gee whiz. Come on. Oh, man alive. I tell you what, these players, some of them just... I just feel like Curtis had the opportunity. I mean, what was that? And I see Rashford on the pitch. I am surprised Pogba's not playing. Or is he? It was Fred. I think it's Fred McTominay in the centre. So I think he's going with the... Oh. I just feel like we've just been robbed here. I feel like we've just been robbed. And again, it's down to Curtis again. I mean, who was that? It was Jones, actually. Because he left his man. Right. I'm not sure what we can do here at all. I'm thinking that. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go for Dunn up there. I thought McGonagall could play there. Gordon. We're going to bring Story. Dunn. Yeah, I'm going to leave you as a box-to-box. Just not really hit, have we? Let's get these attacking. Again, it's a game, really, we should be coming away with at least a point. We're not attacking, that's why. Oh no, I've messed everything up. Oh, maybe. Curtis, don't play it back. Pump it up. Find your own man. Oh, good grief. Right, maybe. We've got a minute to go. Story, heads it down. Ivanov, Story. In the middle. That's got to be it. Oh, you are joking me. 2 goals now. We've scored that are offside. And it's my fault because we didn't go attacking. My fault we didn't go attacking. Although there is an opportunity to the back heel. Ivanov. No! Oh, I thought he was going to play it back then. Gonna go. Done. Out wide, Curtis. Wow. That is another game. Well, it's not over yet. It is now. It's another loss we're going to have to take. One away fan, 884. 842 even. I don't know where I got my figure from, but yeah. That's 2 losses. 2 losses we've got to deal with. I think I know what formation I'm going to use now. I think I know what I'm going to use. We're going to go 1 up front. I think that's... I mean, this formation's supposed to work. And it doesn't now. How has things changed so much? Right, okay. That's the one formation we do want to start using eventually, but I don't think... I mean, we could do. But we are going to change it now. Now, there was a formation I was thinking of. Route 1. What's the Route 1? Let's have a look at the couple of formations we got. That's the formation he wants us to use. The Route 1. And to be honest, that does kind of work for us. The 4-4-1-1 formation. So possibly that could work for us. I don't know. They like the fluid counter attack. Let's have a look what sort of things they've got for us here. So they like that. Are they the other formations you like us to use? Maybe we ought to give... No, I don't really want to do that. I want to go... I want to Gengen press. It's not that one. It's virtually that one or that one. We could even try that, you know. We could try that. I don't think we've got anybody that can play like that though. Shall we try it? Shall we try it? I want to go that. We got the players to do that, so I think we may go for that instead. Greaves can't play. Ivanov is going up front. Gene can go on that left hand side. Probably not inside wingers though, but we want these attacking. Greaves can go into the centre. McGonagall can come off, and we've got Al Hassan. Where's Al Hassan? Has Al Hassan gone? Hang on a minute, we've lost a player. Al Hassan gone. I'm slightly worried now because we lost a few players and. He's gone. Kingstonian have bought him. So again, another player we've just gone and lost. Oh, that's so goddamn annoying. In the middle, Joseph can go there. Right, okay. That's what we're going with. I don't want these lot. Forget about doing your thing. Why would you be on attack? Full back on support. We'll go full back on support. We'll go back to that. You can go back to goalkeeper on defend. That's where we'll have you. as the next opponent's Dorchester. They're not doing too bad themselves. Right, we've lost 2 games now. That's not good on our part. We really do need to win this. Right, we'll have a look at this left back. Regular starter. If you're any good, you think you can play regular starter. Is this something we could probably work with this? About £180. 190 then. You'll have that. Okay. He's an unknown. 21 years old, free agent. He looks okay. Physicals look okay. Bravery not too bad. Hopefully some of these will be in the teens. I mean, like some of them are. He comes from QPR and Sheffield United, no less. So he's accepted. So he should be a decent enough player, I think. Colney Heath lose Greaves through injury, so it's not great for us. Season tickets, 3. 3 season tickets we've got, boys and girls. 3 season tickets, wonderful. You gotta love it, haven't you? Gordon snubs Colshaw, that's nice to know. I think it'll help us, this formation. I think we're going to go for it. I think we have to go for it this season. We'll do or die. If we start losing massively, then we're going to revert back to that formation. But we've got wingers. We've got to try and use them. We're going to go the old style Man United sort of formation. And just attack. That is basically what we need to do. As Tottenham get away there. We had a player coming on the far side. Who was that? It's a good crossover from the left hand side. I think, is that Dan James? Was that Martial? I think that's Dan James. Almost there, but not quite getting there. I heard in the somebody saying that he's beefed himself up a little bit, put a little bit of weight on, so he's a little bit stronger. We'll see how he is. Stamina wise, I'm hoping he's going to last the game and not just run around like a headless chicken. There's another corner. Offers made for Brown. So everybody's coming in for Brown. Wonderful. Axit faces uncertain future. Why? Why is he falling out with me? I'm not sure why they're wanting us to discuss anything really, to be honest. We need to find some sort of form before we start playing the FA Cup. Cat to bolster squad. Yeah, of course. We're going to be doing that regardless. That is a team that I've picked. Was Curtis in the... I don't know. Bashiru, he should be playing. I feel like Bashiru should be playing. So we're going to try and move along as well. Action areas. It's all in the Tottenham area at the minute. United are playing well. Surprisingly enough. And it's quite weird looking around the stadium. And it's empty. Same like yesterday as well. Very empty. Some trials finished. Ryan O'Connor this time. Do you think you'd want to sign for us now? Squad player, sir? He still wants 300. And yeah, we're going to walk away because it's not going to come down, is he? Peters, do you think we can do a little bit of business here? Could do with another attacking forward though. Last 11 games for United. 3 wins, 8 wins, 3 draws. They haven't lost in the last 11 games, really? Scored 29 and conceded 2, really? Is that that's since Bruno came, isn't it? I think his rating's gone up a little bit. I'm sure it was on 63 or 64. But that's much better input. We'll look to strengthen. We'll play a player in the preferred improved. I'm taking these out, so I'm not making silly promises like that. Right, what about that? If you want important player, that's fine, but you're not going to get that much important. And I think we can't do it. Why is it we can't do any business with this? I don't understand. What happens if we just goal? But if you score a goal, I'll give you that. What about that? We're not going to get him. Or that. Okay, it's coming down a little bit. We want him to come down a lot. If you can score that, then I'll give you that. Damn it. Why is it we haven't got the money? We've got plenty of money there. What's the issue? Is it because I got him on an important status role? Is that what it was? Let's see if we can bring him back on another trial. Another week. We'll wear him down eventually. Baker finishes scouting him, and Colney. Oh, he's doing all right in training, isn't he? As United are on the attack down the right hand side. Is that who is that? Is that Martial? Oh. No, that's Wan-Bissaka actually. He's found himself up on the right wing. Oh, good effort. Oh, we've just had a shot. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. That should have gone in. That's Radford, I think. We're pegging them back, United. United are pegging them back. And Shaw just steamrolls through, takes the ball. Shoot. Poor effort. Poor effort. It's just like the goals that you see on here. Passed it into his arms. But that's a good play by United there. So it looks like Fred and McTominay in the centre. We've got Bruno attacking midfielder. And then it looks like Rashford, Dan James on the wings. Martial in the centre. So I feel Rashford should have scored there. He had a shot right at the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper didn't even try and catch it. He used his legs. So I feel like he should have scored there, I think. Right, Dorchester at home. They're in 7th position. We beat them last season. Peters likes coming on trial. McGonagall snubs Derham. And I think, I want to sign him, but I don't understand why we've got no money. So if we have a look at the squad, have a look at the squad, who's just not good enough in this squad? We've got Face, we've got Morton, some Marmol. What's your contract? It's only 100. We could potentially lose you. In fact, you can get to the under 23s. There you go, boom. Taking to the under 23s, that'll help him. He won't be too happy about that. Bashiri can come in for Curtis for certain. Not sure. We haven't really got a definitive centre back really. Axit's just not happy at all. His morale is very, very poor, and I don't know what to do about him. We just got people at the back. There's nobody really that can just come in and do the job. Do we use Morton? Very poor morale, but it might help him. Story. We got Fleming though we can use. So we're going to use. We'll put Fleming on the bench instead. It's like a makeshift team, but back to one up front. We seemed to do well with one up front before, and then it all changed towards the end of the season. So let's straight into the game then. This is where we want to play. Not balanced, as we're going to go straight attacking from the off. We're at home. Let's show him who's boss then, people. This is a formation. I don't really care anymore. Didn't really have a proper look at things. This guy I want. I mean, how many goals he scored already? 1. I don't think our forwards have scored yet, have they? That's worrying. Our forwards have not 3 games in and don't think they've scored yet. We're standing in front of our fans, who are very, very slim pickings. That's a great ball down the line. I'm not sure. It's Dan James. He's running his socks off. Cross comes in. Oh, it's just too long. Just too long. As we should be able to get that ball. Joseph puts it all the way up to the far side. Not quite reaching his man, but Axit now has it. Plays it into Joseph. If we can get a couple of wins together, then it might just change the whole aspect of the whole team. As Gene tries to cross it and failing miserably. As Ganlon's just on his way. A good block. But he still wins it though. Back post. It's a good stop by Cashmore. Cashmore held on to it more. The first goal in the game this week's it's Swindon, 1-0 against Chalfont. And then Beaconsfield goes ahead. We are attacking, aren't we? Maybe we just need to cool it down a little bit. Why ain't done there? Why wasn't done there? Disallowed. At least that's disallowed. Get creative. We want to try and get this up a little bit as well. As Fernandez wins that ball back. Beautiful play. And McTominay just getting himself really mixed up. To be honest, I would have given that. We haven't had any shots on goal yet. Right, what is our tactics saying though? We don't want to play out defence, forget it. Hit early crosses. We're going extremely wide. More direct. Okay, that's fine. Do we counter? I guess we could do. Distribute to the flanks. That's where we want our players to be. Yeah, fine. Okay, we'll do along with that. And then we'll play that high line again. Play the high. If we go too narrow, is that we use tight marking as well? Not sure about the offsides. Right. Let's play it now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can hold them up. Right. We slow the pace down a little bit as well. Think about what you're doing. And Ivanov finds a little bit of space. And wow, slams it in for his second goal of the season. I did say that none of our forwards have scored yet, but apparently Ivanov has in one of the games that we've only scored in. But that was a 2-0 win, wasn't it, against Bishops? But that's a great goal. Near post. What a strike. And we're 1-0 up against Dorchester once again. And Tottenham have scored against United. Not sure who was that. But it's 1-0. And we're going to have to come out fighting for that. If we lose this against Tottenham, then it is a poor show considering we've been all over it. We should have been 1-0 up a few minutes before through Radford. Right, okay, concentrating on this game then. Coming up to half time. Quite happy with the result at the moment. It will go along with that. And the team taught us straight back in. And we're just going to tell them just get a little bit more creative. Pass the ball around a bit more as well. As we're trying to win the ball. We're letting them run onto us like that. Schuts. Good interception into Ivanov, who thought he played it down quite well and then got fouled. But nothing doing there. Cross comes in. That's offside, ref. That's offside. Straight after half time. Would you M&R it? I mean, that is absolutely pointless. I just don't. This side is just really bad. I just don't think I can do anything with them. Stacey. He hasn't really been in this game at all, has he? Story. Did I say Stacey? I might have done it. Story, isn't it? I mean, what is that? What is that? We want to play on the outside, play to the wings, and we're not passing to the wings. 20 minutes to go, and we're just not. We could eventually go behind by looks of things. Cross coming in. Did we get it away? We pump it up. Ivanov's under it, not getting anywhere near it. Dorchester are. Oh my God. What is wrong with this team that it just does not want to perform? Pray tell. Absolutely bloody useless. Gonagall can come in. Jean's been garbage. Bell can come on. Poacher up there. I'm absolutely livid. Absolutely livid. Demand more. If we can get a goal back, then maybe a mistake to go attacking after taking the lead. But look at that. They're playing the ball so well. They've got one up from the got three in the midfield. I think they're playing the same sort of formation. And Morton, what are you going to? What's happening? I give in. Absolutely flaming well give in with this team. Maybe three in the back might help us instead as we get a ball in. We don't. And we've got 2 at the back. Ganlon's just on his way. Ganlon's is one hell of a beast up front. He's going for goal. Look at this. It's too easy. Absolutely easy. Maybe I shouldn't have gone attacking. But that's just too easy. Absolutely. I am so livid right now. At home as well. Thank God he missed that. Tottenham come close. De Gea with a save. I'm not sure how to what I'm doing here with this team. I really don't. We have to go back to the other formation. We have to. Wingers, there's no point having wingers. The team cannot play with wingers. I mean, how hard is it to play with wingers? I mean, we get the ball there in the front edge of the box and they just can't deal with it. Penalty. Gallon to take it, I guess. No, Halalan. At least we can save penalties. I mean, what's happening there? We're gonna go to done then, and then it gets smacked up over the top. We don't even run for it anymore. Bell doesn't want to run. Oh, we got one back. Bell's got one. Right on the whistle, I guess. So 3-2 makes it a bit more respectable, but it still doesn't hide the fact that we got absolutely hammered here. Good cross in. At least we got 2 goals. 2 goals and Morton gets sent off. Tough result to take? No, far from pleased. I'm really fuming about that. So I just don't know what to think. I generally don't know what to think. Dorchester, it's a good start for them. We've lost 3 games now. And again, was taken the same way we did last season. Morton's banned for, I'm not even going to appeal. I'm fuming at him right now. I'm glad he accepts this fine. We could end up losing a lot of players here, and I'm not sure the formation to use. I mean, that was a big game for us. That was a big game for us. I mean, do we revert back to a 4-4-2? Oh, that formation I do want to use though. That is in effect really what I do want to have in the end. Maybe we ought to have a DLP there instead. To have him drop back a touch. Should it be on defend, DLP? Dunn I'm disappointed with so far. He hasn't really done an awful lot. I might have him on attack. And just have these on support. But what is it I'm doing differently? I mean, we want a high line, don't we? So why are you not on a high line? Defensive width. Standard, prevent the short kick, what's the point? Tighter marking. Is that what we didn't do? Oh, we did change it though, didn't we? I mean, is there any point countering? In possession, focus down the left and the right. Not out of defence. Hit early crosses. Tempo, we just want to bring that down. Whip them crosses in. If we get the pass into space, pointless. I'm just at a loss, really, to be perfectly honest. This is taking me aback. We'll give it another go. Maybe we just don't go attacking. Maybe we just play more positively, really. But attacking out the blocks, I think that's our best way. We've got decent players, so someone's after Nash. Oh, hang on a minute. Someone's after Peters. Can we approach to sign him now? Oh, he's come down a touch. He's accepted that, so he has come down. So that might be good on our part. Right, let's get a move on, and let's see if we can, well, get back to winning ways very, very quick. Mourinho is looking very spaced out at Tottenham, even though he's winning 1-0. Right, Bracknell game right on the door now. So hopefully these are coming by very, very quickly now. Bourne Wood, signed Brown. Not one of our Browns, is it? Brown, really? Danny Brown, okay. He rejected us. Oh, that's great to hear. Decent turnaround expected for this game. This is the side he wants us to use. It's the side that I'm going with anyway. Maybe McGonagall. We'll have a look at the side. Again, it's just, I don't know what to do. Terry McMahon, another midfielder. We can't afford him, so why are we looking at players like that? Praise Ivanov. I guess he looks like Rashford. Right. Tall, I guess. Next, Red. No, we'll just go straight into the game, please. Peter's set to sign. Good. Can he come in for this game? I want to use him in this game if he's here. And I'm very tempted with this young man as well. I'm going to approach him. We'll try and pick him up as we pick as many players up as we can. Maybe we'll just get lucky with a gem. Who knows? But while we've got a little bit of money, we can sort it all out. I suppose there is a wage structure as to what sort of position you're having, like important player status or something like that. Team selection then, right? So 2s all across the board here. Can we bring anybody? And Peters, hello. There you go, sir. We're being done onto the bench though, instead of Moss. We're going to go on that far side. That's what we're going to use. We could potentially just do that though, I guess. 4-4-1-1. Could we do that? And if we go attacking as well, it just might help him a little bit. That might help. What about that formation? We're not going too far wide, are we? That'll work. It's Jones. I think Jones is the liability. We're going to put Collie in there. I don't like sweeper keepers, but if you can form, I'll take it. Ivanov, you can go advance forward. Right. We'll try this formation See if this works. Not holding my breath against it, but it could be a revelation. It's either that or it will be that. With 2 up front, but this might work for us. Dan James has been booked. Phew, I thought it was a red card then. Right, let's submit this team. Let's see if we can get something out of the Bracknell game. We are attacking, so but maybe we just need to slow down a little bit. Probably not attacking. There's no real pressure. Oh, good God. What are you telling them? I feel like this is like a season that happened not like the season before last, where we just escaped being sacked. I feel like this is that season that's happening all over again. So maybe next season we'll get off to a flyer and do well. Story comes in, has a shot and smashes it in. First goal of the season for Story. He's well, under 2 minutes and the goal's been scored. There's a corner or a free kick for Tottenham, but Story on the other hand slams it in. Nice. It's a very good goal. The goalkeeper diving on the spot. It's a corner ball. 5 minutes to go to half time in the United game, or 3 minutes I think. Probably stoppage time as well. Cross comes in. United get it away, and then not so. Right, we've got the ball still. Exit to Mercato. To Story again. He cuts inside. No, he doesn't. Joseph now has the ball. Then finds Peters. This is better play. McGonagall finding Bashiri. McGonagall once again. Cross comes in. Back post header. Oh, it just skims the bar. That was darn unlucky, I feel. We're still in the first 10 minutes of the game, actually. Dorchester are winning again. Flanagan for Bracknell. Ozzano. It's disallowed, so that's a relief. It's on offside. Stedman. I think Jason Stedman played for us, I think. I'm not so sure. Oh, look at that. All of them were offside. Thank God. Although I didn't see that originally. But we'll take it. Mourinho's just shaking his head. He's not happy about something or other. Right, are we going to get into get another goal maybe? Positively is probably better for us. We're not rushing it around. McGonagall races forward. He's being tracked too quickly, I feel. We don't win the ball there as they win it in numbers, but McGonagall wins it back. Plays it back to Bashiru. Joseph. To Peters, who plays it out wide to Story. Story in on goal. You're going to flat. Don't. Just don't. Right, Peters on the left-hand side. He comes in. He's going for goal. What a shot. That would have been some goal, so it says. United are attacking, but they're not doing anything at all. It's a good catch by Besant. Not the Wimbledon Besant, but Besant without the A. What on earth was that sort of challenge? As Peters wins it over the top to Ivanov. It's just have to skip past his man. He doesn't, but he goes for goal anyway. The goalkeeper there. Ivanov is doing pretty well on his own up there. What's his 6.8? Not brilliant, but it's a Story who's man of the moment, so it seems. 2 minutes in and he scores a goal, so that's good. But we haven't done anything other than that. They're excellent efforts. They like that. They pretty much do. So let's carry on. Let's see if we can get another goal. Another goal will be nice. We're all over it as well, which is pretty good. 9 shots and 6 on target. Well, 10 now and 7. So we're doing all right. So is it? Do we get in one here? I mean, that'd be quite good. I feel like a second goal is needed, like relatively soon. I mean, get up off. I mean, Cashmore did well to catch that, but I'm not happy about that slide tackle because that could have quite easily been a penalty. Right, any changes? Peters is playing pretty well. The Axit's just he's playing well. Joseph isn't. Can we bring Gordon? Can we swap them around? You'll have to play there, unfortunately. Or can Bowman play there? Bowman sort of can play there. McGonagall's not been too bad, actually. 6.5, in fact, that's awful. We're going to bring in Jean. There we go. Right. Let's see if we can get something here. Facey then, right back, crosses it in. Almost finds one of our players, and the ball's just been pumped up. Swan's on it. Is easily past our man, though. Thankfully, straight into the arms of Cashmore. 3 minutes of added time at Tottenham. Of the first half, that is. We're about a minute and a half. We're halfway through that time as well. So we get it away, but it only goes as far as Cooper on the edge of the box. Now Lawrence, as Bracknell are making an effort, trying to get into this game. All they have to do is cross it in like that. Offside. Referee, that's offside. 3 of them were offside. Even I noticed that. A minute to go of added time. And it's all United. And I can't believe. I mean, there's... Actually, no, there's one on the far side. That's very close, actually. It's very close indeed. Going to demand a little bit more. We've got into the added time, and that's the first win under that formation, and we're not scoring goals. That's the issue. That's the issue we've got at the minute. Not scoring goals. Straight into the changing rooms. Excellent effort, but it's a win. We've stopped the rot already. Fernandez with a great shot, a curling shot actually. It just drifted away in the air. We win. We're back into 10th. 2 and 3 now. We need to. With 6 points off the leaders. I mean, are we going to win this league? That's the issue. Praise Story, for a change. He came good, so I'm happy about that. I think this sort of team utilises majority of our players as well, so that's good. We can use anybody in the team now. We don't alienate like the wingers. As we've got Tavistock coming up next. Newly promoted, I'm going to go with. And there's a player down. Who is it? Fernandez. Yeah, Fernandez. Great. So last thing we want now is him for it be an injury. Great. And then we're back to good old boring United again. Bishop Cleeve in for Hunt. Of course they are. Right, the draw for the first qualifying round. Let's have a quick look. Did we see? Draw all teams. Right, where are we? I'm not holding much breath. I don't know where we're going to be going with this. As we must be right down here. So there we are. We'll play Malden and Tiptree of the Isthmian Premier Division. Is that the same division as ours? I do believe they are. Brightlingsea are there. I remember Brightlingsea. Right, okay, we've got that coming up shortly as well. I don't know when though, but Chalfont is it's after the Tavistock game, would you believe? Yeah, not much turning around in games there. We need pretty much a decent run in the cup because our finances look absolute shambles. And if we don't start winning games and climbing the table and being where we should be, then we are going to struggle quite a little bit. Bell shines in Colney Heath. See, Bell once again. There's an issue with Moss. What's your issue? I don't know what happened there. Moss drops like drops the concern. Okay, nice. Right, crazy times. Axit rejects Oxford City, so that's good. But Hunt's... Everybody's after him. Bishop's Cleeve are after Mercato. You can't go to Bishop's Cleeve because they're just... They're bad. They're real bad. I mean, that would really be annoying. Tavistock are bottom of the table, I think. I think they're bottom of the table. And we're at home as well, so I just think we just need that final push for that goal. So do we change formation when it comes to that? And then, well, I don't know. I don't know how we could do it. There's just not one formation that kind of works. The 4-4-2 worked for 2 seasons solid. We've got back-to-back promotions, but it's just I just can't get out of tier 7, and it's really irritating me. Do we move to another side that is out of the tier 7? Okay, McGonagall is what? What was happening? Is someone just put an offer in for him, or is he gone? I'm hoping not. Bath win, beat Bishop's Cleeve. It's Bishop's Cleeve. I can't believe we... No, we didn't. Yeah, we were one of the teams that beat them. Staines are at the bottom once more. Western Super Merthyr beating us 1-0. Yeah, it's a travesty. Right. What was the inbox? It was something about... Oh, it's just made enough offer. That's fine. Still got a couple of days left before this game. Hopefully our players will be fit and raring to go, which is what we actually want. To be honest, if we get knocked out of the cups, I'm not too particularly bothered. I know the board don't like it, but you know what? I don't care. Oh, the football for tomorrow. Fulham and Brentford. Whoopie-doo. So, is there any football tomorrow? Is it going to be on Amazon, or where is it going to be shown? Who's streaming them? The wins haven't been convincing, have they? 2-1 nils. I don't. That's not the formation we're going for, was it? Or is it? Actually, that might be the formation to go. Or do we use them as wingers and then drop them back down? We went with it though, didn't we? Because we were away from home. Maybe because we're at home, we ought to go. Bishop's Cleeve sign Hunt. How? De Gea with a mistake on the goal. Should have saved it. I've just seen the goal up close and it hit him right. It was hit right at him. Flat back 4. Wow. Should have stopped it. Financials. Yeah, 278,000 in the red. That's not great. Not great at all. Greaves resumes full training, so that's good news. We've got another hard-working midfielder. He's valued at $7,000, so forget it. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know why they're trying to bankrupt the team though. Maybe we'll put Bell up front. I'm gonna put Bell up front. Bell had a very good season once. Oh, Nash. See, that's where we falter really. We're having one up front, so we got. I don't know whether it's been at home. So we go 4-2-4. I want to try all these formations. 4-2-4 maybe. Keane looks absolutely irate here. I would be interested to see what exactly he is saying, and that would be quite funny. But yeah, he's looks like he's just tearing them apart. He looks like United are playing back to the old system what they were playing before, and it just looks so disappointing from what I've seen. All attack, but no bite at the end either. There's no tenacity there at all. It's disappointing. Especially if they lose this game, it will be very disappointing. Right, do we stay with this formation? The wingers can jump up and down there. We've got them guys just looking very good. Greaves isn't quite fit, is he? He can play 60 minutes. Nash up front. Put Nash up front. See if he can put the ball in the net. It's going to be a fight between them, isn't it? Ivanoff's the other one that's been scoring. He's got to play. Gene on the left hand side. He's not fit. I'm going to bring Dunn in here. See if he can do something. Right, okay, let's... do we push them up? Right, we'll play for the time being, and then we'll push them up. Then we can always push them up if we get really desperate. I think it's probably more than likely what's going to happen. So into the changing rooms, morale boost, usual. We'll have the faith as well, and let's do it then. Let's all do this as well. And also just a little plug-in as well. I have on my channel on YouTube. Again, links will be in the descriptions, but in the comment in the thingy below. But a penalty apparently. I am starting a Super League series as Man United with the top teams around the world. Well, really, Italy, France, Spain, and England as well. So yeah, it's pretty looks pretty hard as well. Playing as Man United. So again, that's tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully there'll be a few comments as well as to who we want in the side and who we want out for the transfers. So it's just like a little introduction tomorrow, and or as you'll probably watch it, it was a couple of days ago. But yeah, it's a series I'm quite eager to get my teeth into. It's going to play at the weekends, Saturday and Sundays, and extra episodes on another series. So feel free to go down and check it out, and let me know what you think. Right, going back to this game, we're not playing well. I mean, it's coming up to half time, and we've done literally nothing. We've not really... We are going attacking though, so maybe that's what we don't need to do. I mean, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. So what if we just drop down a notch? Right, 12-minute penalty. That's all it's taken us so far. I just want to really... well, I don't think I really can shout at them much, can I? I want them to... I'm going to demand more because I feel like we should be playing. I mean, look at them. I mean, what sort of formation is that? I mean, it's not far off what we've got, but I feel like we could do with some wingers maybe. Can we push our wingers up? Nothing's happening at all. As Tavistock come at us, as we intercept it, cross comes in, we get it away, and they have somebody there all the time. Maybe if we played wide and not down the middle. He's injured and he still gets past his man. Tavistock are... wow, Ivanoff's just nicked the ball. He's on his way. He's going to take a long shot from somewhere. Cuts inside. Oh, good grief. Right. I don't understand what the issue is. Story can push up. We're just going to bring him back a little bit. Gene can come on. Actually, Nash can play there, can't he? I didn't realise that. Joseph can come off. He's tired. And I'm going to bring in Gordon or Bowman. Bowman, I think. And Elsid can go up top. As poacher. Right, let's see if we can get our wingers involved now. As Dunn runs rings around him. Plants one in the box, but the ball comes out. Story just heads it straight back into the defender, but he does win it back as Bell has an opportunity there. Should have buried it. We can't score more than one goal in a win. Although we did win one game 2-0, didn't we? And go a little bit attacking. We're at home, guys. Come on. 78 attendance. We're pushing for a victory here. Wow, that's just gone over. How did he miss that indeed? Another corner. Do get it away this time. Right, a few blocks there, which is good. Dunn racing ahead. The through ball. Or not. Why did you not pass it across the goal? Why did you not pass it? I'm annoyed that we just can't get this second goal. 4 minutes of added time. Facing now down the line. Got bags of space. Cross it. Cross it. We do get a goal finally. Evan Dunn gets his first goal for the club as well. Wonderful stuff. 2-0. I don't. That's one way of getting a goal. So 3 points in the bag. I'll accept that. It's a win, isn't it? At the end of it. Pogba's warming up, which is nice to see. I'm interested to see how he's going to play with Fernandez. Unless he comes on for Fernandez, I don't know. McTominay could come off. He'll play alongside Fred, maybe. But 2-0 against Tavistock. That is it's a poor result. I'm not going to lie. I mean, how well did we do in the second half? They're rubbish, really. Rubbish. But I'm going to go to say that's a bit of a let-off. Because we played poorly. There's no two ways about it. We played poorly. But what can you do? What can you do? Right, okay. 2-0. We're into 8th position at 9 points. With 7 points behind the leaders now, Hartley. Who we know won't sustain that. But more important, we're 4 points behind 5th spot. So that's really where we're aiming for. If we just have a look at the league as well. If we can get there at some point. Do we really hammer 16, 17? It's not really a hammering, is it? The second half is just about to kick off. As I find it very odd when they take the kick off that there's only one player there in the centre box. It always used to be 2, and they had to knock the ball forward. Now they just knock it back. I mean, is that? I don't think that's right. Chestnut make McGonagall offer. Well, considering now we're playing, we're away to Mod. Oh, is this the FA Cup qualifying round tie now as well? So, do we go wingers and then drop them back? I think it might be if we get our lead, then we drop them back. I think that's the way to go. I think that's what we need to do. So there's 6 days to get this right. Okay. Hopefully Greaves will be back as well. Hope he'll be fit enough to play. United labour to a draw in that game. Yeah, it looks like they're labouring to a loss here. There you go. Greenwood, Pogba on the warming up. But United are just this awful game. It's an absolute awful game. Get it down to your own play, you fools. Head tennis, and it's just rubbish. Good play by McTominay. McTominay's playing a blinder. Nobody in the box. Right, okay. I'm more or less watching this. I mean, what was that, Rashford? For goodness sake. Someone's after... Makato snubs Bishop's Cleeve. That's good. Bishop's Cleeves are after everybody. Maybe we ought to go after them. We just need some decent players, and I think we just need some scouting to be done. I think. Hopefully, they might just it might just happen for us. Let's just have a look. I mean, look at all this, all these players. We don't even know who. Harry King, Timothy Dalton's there. Can we just get some sort of scout them all? Let's see what happens. Hopefully, somebody might come good, and if we can grab a couple of players, then great. 2 days' time. We could be knocked out of the FA Cup as well, so that'd be great. Martial's hardly touched the ball. Bring Igalo on. Have some tenacity up there. It was working before. Why all of a sudden, because we got certain players back, that we have to play them? Why have you changed everything? The system just looks to have changed. And United are flipping boring. Oh, dear me. So, there you have it. Ivanov, we'll praise him in his training, I guess. We can do that. Because we've only got one up front now, it's who do you have up front? Before, you could have 2 forwards. Now we're just having 1. United have seen a lot of the ball, but they're not pushing. They're not penetrating. That's what she said, but even so, it's just... Our form's decent. Theirs poor. Jean is on international duty. That figures, doesn't it? Dunmore, Mrs. Jones. Who do we have in there? Greaves. I'm going to have Greaves. How much can he play? He can play up to 60 minutes. But he's available if we need him. That's our back 4. I'm quite happy with that. Jean's not available, isn't he? He's on international duty. So who can play that left hand side? Gordon. Do we leave him in support? Have the wingers attacking, have him in support. Just drop back, pick up the loose pieces. Why are you on defend? Support. That's why we're not getting anywhere. We've got him on support. Joseph, maybe we'll just have you on support as well. They've lost their last 4 games. Right, free kick United on the right hand side of the 18-yard box. We're just going to watch this just for a second. See what happens. It could be a goal. It could not be a goal, but the cross comes in, headed away. Load of rubbish. Absolute load of rubbish. Right, okay. We're not going to go attacking straight away. We're just going to go more positive. I think that'll help us a little bit as well. We can go attacking if need be. But if we just have a look at these guys here. It doesn't really... Can't click on them. So we'll have to go through the hard way. And we'll have a closer look. So schedule then. They are bottom of the table. With 1 win so far. Margate. Right, okay. That kind of helps us a little bit. And then we're going to process. Right, the FA Cup game. Let's see what happens. Tottenham are coming forward. Well, they did come forward and just the missed pass there. 4-4-2. Pretty much what we're playing at the minute, I guess. And we'll go with the faith. And there we have it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. There we go. FA Cup game coming right up. A few people around the stands there. That's nice. I don't know how our team feel about playing with people in front of them, as we look like we're going to concede a goal straight away. Almost, but not quite. We're going to shout at them as well and demand more. We're not going behind this early on in the game. So we have a corner ourselves, and there's a penalty apparently. Someone shoved Colney. Didn't see it. Ivanov to take it. And he puts it in the back of the net. That's his 3rd of the season. 4th of the season actually. That's always good to see. Well played, sir. Right into the corner. United have an awful lot of free kicks, but then again, they're not penetrating and doing anything. Shaw now with the ball. Fernandez was going to pass it back. The ball played out wide to... Who's that on the far side? Is that Wan-Bissaka? Not quite sure, actually. It might be. Oh, we've just hit our own player. Tried to get the cross and hit our own player. Story. Go on then, son. Corner ball. Another penalty. Oh, my word. Another penalty. This could be something for us then. Right, off. Go on, son. Slams it in the same corner once again. And we're 2-0 up. We're rocking it big style in this FA Cup game, which I'm relieved about at the moment. But this formation as touch wood is okay. But they are bottom of their table, so that's probably not surprising. And we're playing positively as well. We're not attacking, which we could do, but we're not going to, not just yet. So we're coming up to half time. I'm reasonably happy, and it is pretty much even Stevens, even though we have got majority of the possession. 578 attendance. We bring 5 away fans with us. 5. So where's the confidence in our team, guys? Why is nobody... Did we not even offer to pay the bus fare up there or put on a coach? I guess not, but even so, I mean, it's an FA Cup tie. Cross comes in. Well, that's the danger, isn't it? 7 minutes into the second half, and that is the danger. Good stop initially, and... Wow. We are comfortable in this game, and all of a sudden, we're on the ropes again. Ivanov, hat-trick of penalties. I've not seen that before, but it could potentially happen. Molden, even though they're bottom of the table, second from bottom in their table, they look pretty solid. Story into Ivanov. He's going to have a go. He stops it, and then they put it out. Oh, it's a close shot by Fernandez. It's a good shot, actually. All they had to do is put a little bit of a curl on it from the outside of his foot. And we get a third one. Ivanov has got his hat-trick. If that's him, it's his 6th. So it looks like his hat-trick. Done with the cross. And, yeah, it's hat-trick. Excellent. Nice. 3-1. Right, we restore our 2-0 lead. Right, there's 20 minutes to go. We're going to make a couple of changes. Dunn can come off. In fact, does Dunn really need to come off? He's playing quite well. Who's playing badly? It's Axit, Joseph and McGonigal. McGonigal's playing at 6.8, so Axit maybe. We'll take him off. We're going to bring in Greaves. Greaves and Joseph. Can you turn around? Yeah, you can. That's good. And possibly McGonigal as well. And we're going to bring Gordon. Gordon can't play there, so he can't. We're struggling on that left-hand side there. Story 7. We can't really take him off then, can we? Leon Nash, Ivanov. He's got his 3 goals, 9.3. I think your job is done. So let's go and put Nash up front instead. Give him a go. As we make a couple of changes. 10 minutes to go. We could be getting ourselves into the hat for the next round, which is excellent. We should get a little bit of money for this as well. Not an awful lot. We're 280 grand in red, so I don't think any amount of money is going to clear that in this game. As Nash holds it up, through ball for Story. He's going for a goal. We're not great on finishing, are we? Not brilliant at finishing. But another chance for a goal. Nash back post, not jumping there. Ivanov would have got that. Then Greaves. He needs to get back to match fitness though, as Sharp is running down the line for Molden, as we can't keep up, but we do intercept it. Nice. Collie just boots it out. Just waste a little bit of time as well. 4 minutes of added time. We're halfway through that. Nearly there. Minute to go of added time. We intercept it. Nash on it. All he has to do is to go past his man. A 3-ball to Dunn, and Dunn's on it. He's going for another goal. We're not scoring very many. That's our issue at the minute. Have we not got an attacking coach? Anybody that can score, teach them to shoot. As McGonigal gets tackled again. We need someone on that left-hand side, and I don't think we've got anybody. I mean, these are bottom of the other division. I mean, if we can't beat these, interception. Nice. I think this is a better. Oh, Joseph, wonderful play. Referee, free kick to Joseph. Wonderful. Pump it over the top, Collie. Great ball. Not really seeing eye to eye there, are we? The guys in black and white you want. That's a 3-0. Ivanov hat-trick, and we come out of that pretty much unscathed. How well did we do? They came back into it the second half slightly, but we did play better. 7.18 average. Excellent. We got man of the match. I'm sure one of these got man of the match. Ivanov easily picks up the match ball as well. Hat-trick. Well played. Did I not mention anything? Oh dear. Whoopsie. Right, inbox. We're going to see the draw in a second, so we go through. Quality possession, yeah, pretty much. And Ross disappoints by humble in defeat. Who are you? Who are you? Who's Rowan Ross? He is their manager. He looks like a player to me. We received 5,000. Woohoo! And Ivanov, we're going to praise him as well. Well played, sir. Let's hope you can do it again. Let's switch the lights on just a little bit. Yes. I get chocolate bar and some pop as well. I have got some strawberry and lime premium cider actually. So, cheers. With this chocolate bar, United on the telly. Well, on my iPad, and it would be even better if they topped it off with a goal here, and we're through to the next round as well. So Makato is out for the next round, I guess. So that's going to be disappointing as well. So I'm not going to be too happy about that, but we'll see what happens. We'll try and continue. I try to get forward as much as possible. Without you having to sit through all of it. But let's see if we can beat Chalfont away from home. Hopefully we should be able to. What happens if Bell has an issue? Marshall, you're just not good enough, son. What's all this? Who is this Goodring? Good child. He's a defender, isn't he? Yeah, fullback. I just need him to work on his little bit of speed, but yeah, looks all right, doesn't he, the young man? United are playing awful, really awful. Right, the draw then. Let's draw all teams. Who do we get? Horndean of the Wessex League, is that? I do think they are, yeah, they're lower tiers. I think they're about a tier 8 or 9. But I think, again, away from home though, I'm not sure where they are in the league because we haven't got it loaded up. But they've got 404,000 in the bank. How on what? What are their players like? I don't think we can scout. I mean, they've got somebody called Jamie Franklin up there. Can we? I don't think we can scout or anything like that because they're unavailable. I mean, we can't even get him. That's the issue. Can we not scout them? 11 people. We can't scout them either. I tell you what, really silly sometimes, but yeah, we draw Horndean. Finances, what do we get? So it's actually come down a little bit, 5,000 for probably about £10,000. We get from that, so that'll do. Fred's come off, Pogba's on, so it looks like McTominay and Pogba, and then Fernandes above them, just ahead of them. Greenwood's come on as well for James. With half an hour to go. Ooh, a little bit of urgency, is it? I think from Solskjaer there. So we get a tackling. Down the... Wow, that's... who is that? Is that Rashford? Shoot. Okay, I was a little bit in a trance there, finding out what on earth is going to cracking on here. We have an opportunity. Not quite getting the ball. I've got a horrible feet. Oh, well played. Is that Pogba? Corner ball. Okay. I don't think it might have been Pogba actually. Was that? Yeah, it is. Recognise the way he walks with the drop down shoulder, is walking around like that. Now he's on. Maybe we just might kick on a little bit. Hopefully, Fernandes will bring the best out of him as well. I think. Yeah, I think that's the best team we've got at the minute, because I think we've got a few players missing, haven't we? Rightio. Let's get cracking to the next one then, shall we? Here we go. Now, I mean, I'm not sure whereabouts these guys are. They are, I don't know. Oh, for goodness sake, who was that? Martial, all the time in the world there. He just didn't get his shot off easy enough. It's a great through ball as well. I think it's Fernandes as well. Played it through. Lovely ball. Shoot. Took his time. Very unfortunate. Solskjaer's doing his nutting. But there's a chance. There's a chance. And we're having to attack. When's the next FA Cup game? Is it really close? I think this side has dried my throat. Oh, 2 games time, so we've got to play Sheffield and Taunton as well. So, okay. We'll go along with that. But the games are very, very close together, though. I haven't even got to pick the team yet. Nash rejects. Nice. Youngster Reed pens a new deal. Finally. He's in midfielders again. Again, I think he's another decent prospect. Hopefully we're going to keep an eye on him as well. I can't breathe here. Choking up a little bit, and heads up about Misic. What about him? He drops. He drops it. Maybe we ought to play him. 16th versus 8th. Right, maybe we ought to play Misic then in this game. I don't really want to particularly change the side about. Oh, he is playing. So what's he moaning at then? Marshall can come off. Bashir can come on. Jean is available again. We'll take McGonagall off. Makato. McGonagall can come on to the bench though. In line of Morton. Peters is available. A lot of tired legs out there, I think. United on attack again. Another corner. Missed it. He's not fit though. That's the issue I've got. He's not fit. In fact, none of our players are fit, are they? We're going to have to go with it. Unfit players. Is anybody fit actually? Ivan off is though, so he's coming on. Moss in the centre for Peters. Ryan Morton's fit, but he's only a right back. Against Facey. What's Facey? Is he fit, Facey? No. Maybe I have to use him. Maybe I have to use him this time. Don't particularly want to, but I have to. We haven't got any fit players on there apart from Marshall. That's worrying. Of all our players, have we got any in the squad in the under 23s? I wonder. What's their ability like? Peters. All these are in the first team, as you would expect. Have we got anybody? Centre back? No. Ted French. Striker. Not great finishing though, is it? Maybe they really can. They just jump into the team, is it? I mean, because our facilities are rubbish. I think that might help us. Right, so let's submit this team then. Martial had a shot there, left foot shot, and it was saved. 23 minutes to go in this game. It's not looking great. Tottenham look like they're going to get away with a 1-0 victory. But I feel like if we score one, that'll be it. They'll just go and defend the rest of the game. Let's have a little bit of faith in our team then. And once again, we play Sharfon, who are big scorers. They tend to be very high goal-scoring games, these ones. And we're just going to go get a bit creative as well. As we don't have the ball. This is like a square pitch, this is. I don't like that at all. As Cotton has it now for Sharfon, they're coming forward. We don't intercept. We do intercept, actually. Greaves, Misic now. Tries to plant the ball through. Abubakar doesn't quite get there. Oh, we try to win it. Normally we get a... Oh, dear. Dunn and Morton. What a stop. What a stop. And we're just not getting the ball at all, are we? We like headering it and giving the ball to them. Ball over the top. Ivanos offside. He's offside. De Gea knows he should have saved that goal. They keep playing the goal over and over again, and it was literally hit at him, and he couldn't stop it. 20 minutes to go in that game now. There's a couple of substitutions being taken. And nobody's looking at the 2-metre rule, are they? Is that a thing now? 40 minutes gone, and are we really going to... We need to demand a little bit more, don't we? Ojo now with the free kick, he plays it into King. If we can get the ball, we can break. We do get the ball, and Ivanov's breaking. There we go. Ivanov. Oh, you've got to score! Come on! We need a forward. We just need to find a forward that can score goals. That's all we need to do. And I think we just struggle. This is a team we have to beat. Or we should be beaten. Dunmore, I mean, come on, you're better than this. Cashmore lumps it up more to Jones, out wide to Jean. Jean, oh, good ball to... Oh, for goodness sakes. I feel like I've got a little bit of a sweat on as well because I'm nervous. I'm more anxious than anything else. And I feel like it's... we've been better the team. No, it's not. We should be fine. Appreciate your effort. Appreciate your effort. Appreciate your effort, really. I don't think so, but we'll go with it, I guess. Second half. I'm thinking of bringing Bell in, maybe. As they hoof it away straight over to our goalkeeper, Cashmore, who then lumps it back to Greaves, who holds it up in the centre. Then Dunmore over the top, not quite getting there. As we do win the ball back. Ivanov with a shot and a goal. What a strike! And you can appreciate the goal more looking at it this far back, whereabouts it is. And that is absolutely brilliant. Wow, that's really good, isn't it? That's a cracking goal. And curling in as well from the outside of the foot. We appreciate that goal. 7th goal of the season. Straight after half time. It makes a change from us conceding that earlier on in the second half. But is anybody actually really playing with a bit of tenacity or anything like that? I don't think so. I mean, they've got halves just ticking away and we're just grinding out victories like this. Moss. I'm tempted to bring Moss in. Have I got Bell on the bench? I haven't got Bell. We're going to bring in Nash now. And you can just go to the left-hand side a bit, I think. There we go. Just do that. Just change it a little bit. Some of our back four is looking very dodgy as well. As I'm going to change it again. Who was looking really bad? Misic is bad at the minute. Bashiru can come in. And who's the other one as well? We need to keep an eye on Story. But I'm going to keep him out there. But I think it's James more than anything else as well. Collie can come in. There you go. Very nice indeed. 10 minutes. Can we get creative for the last 10 maybe? We've still got our wingers on attacking, but the game's just gone into nothingness again. We struggle with scoring goals once more, as we have a lot of shots, but nothing. Yeah, second half just, it's like we're all tired. But again, it's another victory, so we'll take it. Well, I'm saying I'm disappointed with the efforts. I am disappointed actually. They love it. I actually like being disappointed with. Unreal. 1-0. We're still in 8th. We're still in 8th. Everybody else has still got a game in hand. Haringey win as well. They're right behind us as well. So we've turned it around. We're back into winning ways. We've got Taunton away from home. Well, it's like Hell's Angels going by. I do apologise for the noise. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. Unless I go into a soundproof room, which is probably not a good thing. We just want them all to have a day's rest, please. Thank you very much. And we'll continue 3 days before the Taunton game, which is going to be a tough one. Ivanov shines. Yeah, we'll have a look at our emails now as well. Can we have a look at the emails? Ivanov shines. He gets another Man of the Match award. That's because of that fantastic goal. Wonderful stuff. United have not got a clue up front. Bring Igalo on. Why have you not brought Igalo on? At least he can offer something up there. Nichols is spotted. Nice. Nichols transfer talk about what? A message. Stop going after our players. We lost a lot of good players over the summer. I mean, I don't think we're actually scouting anybody, are we? Ronan Kane, he's at Evesham. Interesting. Again, it's going to cost us some money. We haven't got the money. Joe, love it. You love it, don't you? Right, we're going to scout these guys and see what takes our fancy there. Again, who do we really need? I think we need to have a look at our forward that can score goals. Billy King, Burger King. Okay, let's see if we can. I'm just going to scout them. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to scout them. And there's the top and bottom of it. Right, okay. Let's move along. Gloucester v Enfield. Don't really mean much. What's everybody else doing? England coast past Hungary in the European League Division A. I mean, we are in the year 2034-35 season now, I think we are. Yeah, we are. So, we are quite far up the ladder now. 16 seasons in, it's a lot, I think. I think it's 16 seasons. There's Tottenham on the attack. I think it's a goal. Goal kick. De Gea, shift it. Be quick. Peters is going to be playing, I think. We're going to carry on. The ball's just played upfield and nobody there at all. A total waste of a ball. 15 minutes to go in the game and United just haven't got a clue. Back to same old United. Haven't got a clue. And for Mourinho to beat United, it's well, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. There's just no movement. We've got attacking players out there and they haven't got a clue. So what on earth have they been doing in training? I mean, yes, they've had so many months off, but a lot of people have as well. I mean, it's a job. They should be keeping fit one way or another. Matic is... Wow, that's... who's it? Is that Igalo? Yeah. Igalo's coming on. Martial's coming up. 10 minutes to go. Igalo, they decides to bring Igalo on. And it looks like Matic as well. Who's he coming on for? Is that Dalot? It could be Dalot. Or Delo. No, it's Lindelof's off for Matic and Martial's off for Igalo. So hopefully Igalo, they'll just get a shot at goal and they'll go and score, because that's what he does. He'll be in the box and make a nuisance of himself in there, and he'll go and score. Probably the only United player really that wants to win. Gives 110% every time he plays, providing they can get the ball to him or anywhere near him. Right, okay. Good ball out wide as well as we're preparing for this game. Cross comes in. Oh, too hard, too far. Right, Taunton have beat us twice apparently. Where are they then? Don't tell me that. Near the bottom. Okay, team selection then. Do we... I'm thinking of Peters here. Makato can come in for Dunmore. Peters could come onto the bench at least, but maybe he can come on for Dunn now. But Dunn, I think I want Dunn on the bench though for Collie. Collie played really well actually, I think. Collie for, yeah, I'm going to do that. Collie in for Jones. I'm going to call it there. I'm going to change them two round as well. Morton can come off for Fairshea. I mean, we did win. Granted, it wasn't impressive, but do we... Okay, we'll do that. Away from home. They've lost the last 4 games on the bounce. But that doesn't mean anything. Excuse me. Penalty referee. He's given a penalty. The referee has given United a penalty. So we'll see how this goes then. But looking for VAR again as usual. It was Pogba that went down actually as well. So that's an odd. It's like the flying saucer. I mean, I'm not so sure actually. I mean, is that a penalty? Yeah, he did knock his feet from underneath him, so it has to be a penalty. Let's. I mean, to get back into the game through a penalty with 10 minutes to go, we could see some attacking football now going for the win and the jugular. As ourselves, we're away at Taunton with another big game here. And I think we do need to come out on top. As the cross comes in, Jean has it and then holds it up and then we lose it. The pitch seems very, very far away as we're going to move a little bit closer. What? How on earth has he managed to do that? Go straight through our defender. Our defenders should be on tight marking. What are they playing at? Ah, unbelievable. It's 1-1. Fernandez puts it in the back of the net. Puts his thumb in his mouth, has the ball underneath. I'm not sure what that is. But 1-1. Right, okay. Demand more. Right, we're on the attack. We need to get the ball back in. Greaves, have a go, son. Oh, what was that, really? Pogba goes down. I think he went down quite easily there. But 1-1. We could deny them a victory. Ourselves, we need to get ourselves a goal first. Facey, good ball in. Not quite getting to anybody. Bashiru, out wide to Jean. Greaves again holds the ball up very well indeed. Back post. Oh, it's in Story. Morning Glory. He's done it again. Wonderful finish. Mourinho's not happy. He's going down the... No, he's been ordered back. He's back to his seat. He's been told to get out of here. What a goal by Story though. Back post. Exactly what the doctor ordered here. Tottenham free kick. They're going to answer straight away. It's well onside. I don't know. We can't even see him. That's the issue. Bishop's Cleaver winning 2-0 there against Chalfont. We only just beat them 1-0. Exit, free kick. Anybody there? Oh, it's just over. We need to get these goals in. And they're not doing it, are they? Do we go attacking? We have got attacking wingers on. I'm not so keen on Jean. I mean, that's why. Oh, no. Oh, what a... Oh, well out goalkeeper. Cashmore, well played, sir. Story wins it. Plays it back to Peters, who passes on to Greaves. And maybe I need to have Greaves as a box-to-box, maybe. But headed on. Oh, it's looped over the goalkeeper, just over the bar as well. Didn't dip enough. But that'll do. Last couple of minutes of the half. Regroup. One away fan. We've brought one away fan with us. That's just garbage, isn't it? Make a difference. Disappointed. I believe there's a lot more to come from you. Right, okay. Oh, right, okay. We've given the free kick away, have we? This is not good. Straight after half time, 40 seconds in. Great stop, and Hodges for Taunton knocks it out. That's good. Do we go attacking? I think we're going to go attacking. I think it's a game that's there for the taking. And we're going to demand more as well. Nothing's really happening. I think I'm going to pause it there. I'm going to bring McGonigal on if he's on the bench. He is. So we're going to bring him in. Also, Dunn's going to come in for Peters. And I think Nash is what. Greaves can play there, can't he? He can play as a box-to-box, though, surely. And another free kick for Tottenham on the edge of the box. Joseph can play there. Yep. Free kick, Tottenham on the edge of the box. Looks like it's one of these good for goals on this on the FM as well. Edge of the box, come in, shoots, block, and somehow we get it away. I mean, that is untidy. Right, okay. Straight back into this game then. Let's play the last 20 minutes then. We're on attacking now, so we need to put... Oh, it's a through ball. Rashford's on goal. Oh, for goodness sake. Absolutely useless. He really is. 5 minutes to go. Why are we not doing anything? Shout at them. Push forward. What are you doing? Come on. 2 minutes. 4 minutes of added time. Oh, we got a... No, we haven't got a... Oh, you're joking. No, we get it away. Dunn's on it. Then plays it forward. Story, run! You fool. We get the header in. Greaves comes through ball. Ivanov. Get in! Come on! Exactly what the doctor ordered. We're back to the attack. Come back. Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what, that's a great ball in by Greaves. He needs that advanced playmaker role, but that is really good. I mean, through the goalkeeper there. Come on. We want a last minute goal from United now. That would help things, but Tottenham are really on the attack now. Wow, what a... McTominay, get the ball away. Are we... hang on a minute, referee, it's over, is it not? I'm celebrating as if we won it. Great. A win's a win. I don't care how we do it. A win's a win. Get it away. Unless you're going to go up the other end and score another one. Whew. I tell you what, this game has come very close, and two bottom teams we've managed to dispatch off. It's a free kick, and that's it. Game over. One away fan sees that. A great play by ourselves. Story with a goal, and Ivanov as well. Absolutely brilliant. Did we really come at them in the second half? Probably not. But change rooms, that's really good. Really happy. And nothing needs addressing after that, really? You really think nothing really needs addressing after that? I'm going to go passionately say, oh, well done, lads. That was a great win. And another free kick for Tottenham. We're giving away free kicks sillily. Harry Kane's going to take it now. We've moved into 7th position. We're a point behind a 5th spot now, as they haven't all played more. Why we played more games than them? Right, inbox. Come from behind to win. We do indeed. We've got Horndean now in the Cup. We could do with a victory here as well. As Kane with a shot, gets another block in. We hoof it away to nobody in particular because nobody's up there, not even Igalo. Igalo's just not had enough time on the pitch. It's been hoofed up by the Spurs goalkeeper as we're trying... Don't foul him. Why are you fouling? Wan-Bissaka, he's an absolute gem of a player. I tell you what, he saw that ball out. It was overtaken on the left-hand side, and then he just managed to get in between the player and the ball and usher it out. Absolutely brilliant play. Who's that? Bailey coming on, McTominay. So we're bringing on another defender now. Wow. I thought how many substitutions we having? Is it about 4 substitutions? Is that what's happening? Does anybody know? 4 substitutions now. Welcome back, and something's cracked off here. I think, it's a foul, but it looks like it's a. There was a VAR for a penalty appeal by United. Apparently, it didn't look like a penalty appeal, but it looks like it went to VAR. Mourinho is absolutely fuming as he looked like in disgust as United, the only attack they've had since they've got the equaliser. It's been all Tottenham. But Mourinho, I was waiting for him to go absolutely mad just to see what happens. But yeah, it's a no penalty, by the way. It was just a free kick to the goalkeeper or a drop ball. But I think United just gave it to the goalkeeper. Right, Robbie James, striker. There's somebody we can have a look at. Definitely have a look at this guy. Can you... you're worth 13,000. I mean, for goodness sake, really? I mean, we can't afford that. I mean, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Right, loan list all these guys. Tottenham, again, are forcing the issue here. We get the ball away. Nice. Say we get the ball away. Man United get the ball away. I'm speaking as if I'm a United person. Right, cool. Continue. We're trying to get to this game as well. We're going to carry on. We're favourites for the cup clash as well, which is always nice to see. United coming forward, and then just get a free kick to United. We're at 5 minutes of stoppage time, 3 minutes remaining. I mean, if anybody saw the Man City and Arsenal, they had about 11-12 minutes of added time due to an injury. But yeah, 5 minutes of added time. And somehow the ball's played all the way back ridiculously. Why did we not push it forward? Ball's looped up front. Tottenham get away with a lot of ease there as we try and header it back. We're just not getting the ball at all. Pogba doing well. Pogba's actually played decent. We should intercept that. We do. Wan-Bissaka, my God. Oh, he's overrun it. But we should win that back as well. We don't. No, we don't. No, United don't win the ball back. That's. I'm trying to watch that game. I'm trying to do this as well. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to play this game. And hopefully United will get a win at some point. 2 minutes left. It's a very bizarre game. Very bizarre indeed. Fit players all over the place. Exit. We want him to carry on playing, but McGonagall, I'm going to bring McGonagall in for Jean. Jean, I'm not impressed with him, I have to say. Nash has really been doing it. Misic can come off the bench, that is. James, Bowman, Fleming. Bowman. Who else can play right wing? It's Gordon or Fleming. I think I'm going to bring Fleming on for Moss. Dunn. Peters can play in there. Maybe do we put him on attack or support? He can play shadow striker. Give him shadow striker on. Let's see what happens. Right, okay. FA Cup time. Horndean. They're doing pretty well actually. They're scoring goals. They lost the last game. Probably not the best, but not best preparation. But they're probably looking at ours and probably looking even more scared because we are on a little bit of a run as well. So let's get into this game. Teams are warming up. FA Cup, second qualifying round. Let's get ourselves into the next one, shall we? And we have faith. Away from home is always tricky, especially in the FA Cup. But it does mean we do get the money as well. So nice long pitch. Not so. I think this is about our home ground size, I think. And so United are coming forward as well, as are we. The ball's tried to play through the top and it wasn't working, was it? As we're not in the red this time. Interception by Colney. Beautiful play. Ivanov holds it. Gives it to Greaves. United on the attack as well. Even better. Shoot. Oh, he's just gone wide. It got... no, it wasn't as Greenwood. Greenwood this time fails to score with one shot. McGonagall, he's having a talking to. You're joking! What a load of BS. It just means that we're just going to be playing these in the middle now. Story can play there. We'll have to make the substitution. We're going to have to bring in Joseph in now. So I'm sorry. But can you guys play like that? Oh, love it. I like that. Okay. We can't go attacking now, so that's going to be a pain. So it makes our cause a little bit more difficult now. And possibly the goalkeeper claims, which is always good to see. As he throws it out. We're still in the first 2 minutes of the game. We just need to put that ball up. Maybe we need to put Peters, not a shallow striker, put him through. Or not. He has a shot. I'm thinking of putting him on support maybe. I think that's what we need to. 96 minutes gone and that's game over. It has finished 1-1, Tottenham and United. It's probably a fair result. United just did not have a clue going forward at all, which is same old, same old. Fernandez did what he could. A short free kick. Get it away. Gugri, I thought that hit the inside of the goal. What are they playing at? We just need... If we can get this to a draw and take it home, then... or steal a win, I'd rather have that. So we get the header in. Good interception. Right. I mean, what do you do when you get sent off in the first minute? In fact, I'm just going to change Peters and just have him back down as a support role. Lovely, lovely side of that. It's quite nice. We're going into 40 minutes. We know what's it going to be like in the second half. We're all over them. If we can get a goal, we can sit on it. Peters, good play. Get it in the box. Back post. Farsi. Yes! Come on. Facey. Farsi. It's Facey with the goal. We're sitting pretty. We're 1-0 up. We're down to 10 men. It's no laughing matter, really. United draw. I mean, it's not the best result, but what else can you do? We just have to accept the result, don't we? So... probably was on the cards anyway, but I feel United should have won that with the amount of chances they did have. So, changing rooms and give the players a little bit of a morale boost. In fact, you were absolutely... I was impressed. I was impressed. You've all played very, very well indeed as we start the second half. We're going to leave it as it is. We are in control. I just feel like maybe we have 3 in midfield and then 2 behind the... forward. Axe's just gone and pulled a worldie out of the bag. What a goal that is by our centre midfielder. He's not the best of morale form at the minute, but look at that goalkeeper probably thinking, I don't know what he was doing. He was doing like a I don't know, a dance on the West End or something. I don't know. They're trying our formation out now. They've got Franklin up front. I'm going to pause it there. I'm going to change a few things as well. Duncan come in for Peters. Gordon, he can come in for Joseph's just come Axit, Greaves. They're all playing relatively well. We don't really want to change anything, do we? I don't think we can. No, I'm not going to change anything too much. Possibly Bell up front. He can go as a poacher and see what happens. See if he can nick a goal. But 2-0 up. 15 minutes to go. I'm reasonably happy with that. Very, very happy. We have the ball again, so we've done really well actually. I'm not going to lie. We've come away from home. Yes, they're in the tier below us. However, down to 10 men in the first minute of the game. Bell nicks it. He hasn't got the legs, but he's doing a good job about it. Left foot. You can always trust his left foot, but this time he's let himself down. But he does have a left foot corner. He should be in the box though, heading that on. Back to Bell, who was offside though. He was. That's okay. With 5 minutes of normal time to go. We're almost there, guys. Very well played. It's just standing ovation. That is evasion. That is absolutely good stuff. They didn't really have a look in, did they? We dominated both halves. Everybody played really well. And who's going to be man of the match? Excellent effort, guys, all around. Well played. Even our goalkeeper got a... no, that was Facey. 6.7 for our goalkeeper. Facey, 7.8. Man of the match looks like Axit. I think that was a brilliant goal as well. I absolutely loved that. Enjoyed that. And we're playing Hartley next as well. At home. We got the draw as well for the next round. So we'll go with that. Yes, and we will get £8,000 this time. Woohoo! Gonagall's banned for 1 match. I'm disappointed, but he gets his punishment regardless. Axit, man of the match as well with his goal. Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Let's have a look, see what that does to our finances. It's not going to do an awful lot, but it has brought it down once again. We've got another 10 grand virtually, so already this month we're 20 grand up nearly. 18,000 in fact. So we've brought it down a little bit more, and we should be able to see the draw for the next round, which we have got a week to go before we play Hartley, in which case we will stop round about here. Shock at Turf Moor. Man City beat... No, that's not a shock, is it? Burnley beat Tottenham. Wow, okay. Tottenham did win the league, believe it or not. So... I'm just quite intrigued as to the Premier League. Who's leading that at the minute? Burnley are top of the Premiership, people. Burnley are top of the Premiership. What? What? Seriously? Really? I doubt it very much, but that's the case as it stands. United are 3 points behind. There's only Wolves 5 for 5. Where's that come from? Tottenham, who have won the Premiership 4 out of the last 5. They are lying in 8th position and they've lost 3 games already. Burnley, Watford and Bournemouth. Didn't see that coming. Do we see the draw for the next round? It should be around about here somewhere, surely. We'll continue to get to the draw. I'm not sure if there's still more games to be played. There it is. The draw for the next round. Right, okay, draw our teams, and then what we're going to do, we're going to come back on Tuesday. There will be no stream on Monday. Or... mainly because it's my young lad's birthday and we're going to be able to take out and do all birthday things, I think, and I'm going to take the night off as well. So please put that in the diary that there is no stream. I'll put it out on Twitter as well. Also, a reminder as well that a new series is coming out tomorrow, in which case when you see this, it will be a couple of days back at the weekend. It's a new series. It is the World Super League. I'm playing as Man United. Stop by, have a look. It's just an introduction. It will be on every weekend, but if you do see it, comment in below who you want to see in, who you want to see out. I'll try and make it happen, and then we'll go along from there, but it will hopefully be on a Saturday and Sunday going forward. So yeah, please drop by and do have a look there as well. The details will be in my profile thing that you can have a look on YouTube. So yeah, please stop by. Anyway, so we played Tamworth from the Vanarama League North. Okay, Tamworth, how well are they doing? It could fetch us a little bit. I didn't see how much of a crowd we had in that last game actually. They're lying 3rd. Not doing too bad at all. They've only lost the 1 game. A lot of teams. I mean, we've played Curzon and Ashton before. Sure we have. Any of these teams that we've recognised or played before? No, definitely not, I guess. Let's just have a look at how well they are. They're doing very well indeed, aren't they? Smashing everybody. They've just smashed Stowmarket 3-0. Ooh. What's this? Why is it showing our league there? I'm not so sure. We'll continue. We draw Tamworth. One game's rearranged, and it's very straight after the next game. In fact, as though we're putting a little bit of a run together after stuttering very earlier on in the league. Hartley coming up next. Then it's the FA Cup third round. Do we carry on or do we go? It's all going to happen very, very quickly in the form we're in. Anything can happen. Right. We are going to wrap up here. Thanks very much for watching. We will be back when we take on Hartley, who are 4th in the table now, apparently. Have they lost a game? They've lost 2 games, in fact. In fact, that's must have lost them very, very recently. Yeah, they're on a little bit of a bad run. They've just been knocked out of the cup as well. So probably the right time to play them, I guess. But we'll let it go. We'll let it go for now. So if you enjoyed that, guys, thanks very much. And then until next time, we'll catch you in the next stream, which will be not Monday, but the Tuesday. Or whenever day you see this, it'll be later on. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I shall catch you the next but one. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye.